Hey folks, just a fast video to discuss philosophy of use. Yeah, I know that's something that Nothing Fancy always talks about, but it's very near and dear to my heart. It's actually how I communicate to my customers, right? So when they come to me and they're like, oh, what's the best home defense gun? Or I need a gun to go hunting with, or I want an everyday carry. And those are the terms and the concepts that we use to communicate back and forth. What are you going to use this gun for? What's its primary role? What are you going to do most of the time with it? Not that you couldn't press it into another role, but what are you going to do most of the time? Like 80% of the time, what are you going to use? So guns right now during COVID-19 and riots are very difficult to find, frankly, even for FFLs. So lately, I've been getting in some pretty unique stuff from all over, from private citizens, from distributors, from police trade-ins, you name it. And this is one of them. This is a Smith & Wesson 5946. It's an all-steel auto. It's in 9mm, although they did make this gun, different model number, but they made this gun in 40 and 45. It's actually a very good value. At the time, it was pretty cutting edge. A lot of law enforcement officers used this. A lot of civilian defense applications were applied to this gun. And so you can get them with restricted stake capacity like this one, which is just a 10-round mag. And then you can get regular capacity magazines for this guy as well. And you can either get them without a slide mounted safety or with. Like this one is a double action only, and it represents a great value. You can get these between $250 and $350. It's actually a really good deal. This would make a perfect cabin gun, boat gun. How about home defense gun, right? It's got plenty of capacity. It has decent sights on it. Its weight won't be a deterrence if it's sitting on your nightstand. So again, you got to use your noggin and decide what you're going to use these for. If this is going to spend 80% of its life on your bedside table, well, then it doesn't matter that it's all steel. It doesn't matter that it doesn't have a rail, whatever. I mean, you have to decide how you're going to deploy these tools in your everyday environment. But I think that for the cost from a major name brand American manufacturer, I think this is fantastic. They will still service these guns. And oftentimes you find that they come with either extra mags or some really nice extras. Like, I don't know if you can quite see this, but that actually says, let's see if I can get it to focus. That is actually a Novak sight. So these aren't knockoffs or they lookalikes. These are actual Novak sights. You can find them with night sights. But this is a decent gun, right? It's got polymer grips. I have seen them with rubber grips as well. They are out there. It has a bobbed hammer so that you're not going to snag. Everything is snag free, right? The one and only thing that I think is a little bit of something you have to decide whether you like it or not, it's kind of controversial, is that this gun has a mag disconnect safety. So you have to have a magazine in the weapon for it to fire. You know, some people that's no big deal, and some people like me, it's a very big deal. So you have to decide. But again, if you decide what you're going to do with this weapon 80% or more of the time, then that will fill that role and you will be that much safer and that much more prepared. So think about weapons as tools and what you're going to use them for 80% of the time, and then buy accordingly. Buy smart, right? So again, if you're out there in the market and things are a little hard to find, that's okay. You just have to reevaluate your environment and decide what you're actually going to use these tools for. So, as always, if you like these type of videos, please do me a huge favor. Like, share, comment, subscribe if you haven't. And as always, be safe and be good.